Hello, everybody. Welcome to Beyond Boundaries with Lisa Richmond. I'm Lisa Richmond, and this is Tarot Tuesday. I am a medium, a channeler, an energy healer, quantum level healing. It's hard to find like a title for energy workers. I know that there's a lot of people who can identify with this. But anyway, I connect to spirit and I bring through messages from the divine for the greatest good of all involved, all who are watching. And so if you're watching this, I promise you there's going to be something in here for you. And you might hear that a lot, but it is very, very true. And I think for myself, I've learned this a lot over the past couple weeks is that when I'm unsure about a message or if something's coming through and I'm like, I don't know, spirit, my guides have really pushed me. And they're like, no, this is very important for a group of people to hear, or a group of individuals, or even like a certain frequency to lock into in order to help ascension. Sometimes we have to get out of our human 3D thoughts, mind, to be able to open our hearts enough to really hear when spirit is coming through. So, if you're tuning in, look, there's going to be a message here for you in some capacity. And also, just so you know that these messages are brought forward as confirmation for you. It's as if you already know it. It will really land with you, in that confirmation. And if it doesn't, then it's not for you. Then that message isn't for you, and that's fine. That's great. Don't try to make something fit that doesn't fit. Okay? If you're watching this, whenever you're watching it, there's a message in it for you. So don't be too concerned about the time or the date in which this is dropped, because this is definitely a timeless energy reading. So on Tuesdays, I use cards, tarot and oracle cards to help paint the picture of what Spirit is wanting to bring through. So I'm going to just jump right in and see what Spirit has to say today. So I ask my guides and my higher self to step forward to bring through any messages deemed for the greatest and highest good of all involved, from and only from the highest consciousness available. And I ask the guidance team and the higher selves of the individuals with whom are watching today to allow me to bring through any messages that they is deemed for their greatest and highest good. Ooh, dropping in. Ooh. Okay, so right away the overwhelming message right away is ascension has happened, is happening, is going to happen. Some of the toughest, it's almost like they're talking about when climbing a mountain, you get to like the first little plateau and it's like you sit and rest and you're like, okay, that was good. And then you keep going and then you sit and rest and you keep going. And they're talking about a higher level consciousness, a higher level ascension in which we're sitting at right now. So they want you to stop and give yourself a pat on the back. Literally right now, stop, breathe in, and give yourself an acknowledgement for how far you've come. This is a huge accomplishment, and it's not all rainbows, I'll tell you that much. Ascension can be real tough, but without the experience that you've had while ascending and what essentially you have had to go through in order to ascend is unbelievable. But it is okay. So some people might look at something that's going down for you, especially like during the eclipse season right now. They might say, oh, lucky. Oh, wouldn't it be nice? Or, oh, they, struck a bunch of luck. Isn't that nice? What they don't see is that this isn't luck. This is all actually been like designed to go in accordance with your ascension process. You have dug in, you have said yes, you have overcome things, you have created boundaries, you have done the things that you needed to do in order to get this. So don't downplay the amount of work and the amount of, I don't want to say hardship, because there's been joy in the process too, because you couldn't have done it without joy. It's those cracks of joy that we saw come in, but right now, that this plateau in which you've gotten to, breathe. Stop and breathe and realize that with this ascension also comes an accelerated amount of joy and pleasure. Okay, so see if you can lean into, there's a big full moon, you guys, there's a big full moon coming up right now. And see if you can lean into pleasure, receptivity, that divine feminine essence of receptivity, in order to recalibrate enough to be able to go forward again. But this isn't like, yes, you're still moving. There is momentum. There's the flow of what's happening right now. But while in the flow, you're able to see what's around you. It's almost like you had to do some mad swimming in the rapids, and now you're sitting a little bit and you're like floating. You're still kicking, but you're floating and you're going with the flow of things, and you're starting to see your surroundings, and you're starting to say, hey, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. What I was looking around and really didn't like a couple months ago, I can see the desire. I can see the happiness in it. I can see how this is actually bringing me a lot of joy. Okay, so stop and smell the roses is a cliche way of saying it, but this is essentially the energy in which they're saying. So hey, kudos to you for the hard work you've done. Take a look around and really breathe it in. Okay, so that's the original message that's coming through. Now I'm going to use the Quantum Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor here, the Quantum Oracle. We're going to use that and bring through our first message today from Spirit. So, Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to hear today? The beautiful souls, family, friends, and guides. Spirit number 6, how beautiful is that? What a beautiful card. This is, why don't I use the word beautiful again? This is an absolutely gorgeous card. So, family, friends, and guides. This is the energy in which I'm kind of feeling that's around you right now, that is like, hey, way to go. It's like this collective, I want to start clapping without sounding condescending, but it's like, look at this ascension within her too. The receptivity that's in this card of what's around her. And it's not by fluke. It's not because you don't deserve it, or you just stumbled upon it. You have been working lifetimes to get to this perch, to be able to look around at your surroundings. And you can look at the family and the friends and the guides who helped get you there. The ones that are still with you are the ones that you chose to come with you. Your guides right now, those are the ones. They could be, I'm getting, there's actually a loved one on the other side too that has kind of come through as a guidance team. It's a female in nature. She's showing up with the color purple. She's got a little bit of an older persona. It might be a grandmother or mother energy. She's really signifying the color purple right now. This is specific for someone, I think. It's somebody's mother-like grandmother, maybe a grandmother that could have raised you. Energy that's coming through, and she's bringing through the smell of lavender. The purple in it is really significant, and she's drawing attention to jewelry. She had really beautiful hands, and she had really fine jewelry. So if that's significant for you, that message is for you. And she's saying that she's there and she's helped you along the way. Okay, that's a really beautiful, specific message. But for the general public, this is about the energy of your guidance team, the friends and family that have helped get you there and who are there supporting you. You can feel it when you're coming into something, or have just experienced it, or are about to, some big glow up or blow up for yourself. These family, friends, colleagues, guidance team, they're the ones who are cheering you on. They're the ones who are looking you and saying, I'm so damn proud of you. You deserve this. Not the ones who are like, hey, lucky, blah, 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 or, question it, where you can feel that tension that isn't your energy, right? Those are the ones that maybe aren't about the whole path, but this is about the ones that are with you on your path, okay? So thank you for that. And maybe even celebrating with them. They're saying like maybe getting together and having a night to kind of celebrate in just life. Doesn't have to be an event, but just the life of like, here we are, right? Let's come together in celebration. Okay, so then we have number 5, events, travel. There's a suitcase out front. If anybody's on their road, they're traveling, they're in. Okay, so they're saying that family, friends, gods have gotten you into this ascension period. This is a really high frequency. And what you're going to do in this high frequency is going to either relocate into a physical different place, or temporarily leave on a travel, or recreate the current space or life that you're living right now in the new energy. Okay, so that might be like a renovation within the house, that might be a new house in the same city, but it's like maybe in an area, or purchasing your first house or something like that. It doesn't necessarily just have to be travel, but it is like traveling in, leaving or changing the energy that was into the energy that is. Okay, and if you are thinking, hey, maybe I do want to travel, or like that could be in the cards for me right now, this is a confirmation for you, okay? They're also drawing attention to the beautiful floral around again too. So you're really protected by your guardians on your travel. If your tickets are already booked, or you're wanting to book, this is a great time. Soul searching, because where you go and what you do and the decisions making forward, they're saying for the next like 3 to 8 months is all about that establishing yourself within the energy frequency that you got to. So it's like you're reprocessing the life in which you are creating from the ascension, from where you came from. Okay, that's really synchronized into the original message that came through. Okay. Ascended Masters. Wow, what a high vibe. Ascended Masters, you have a guardians team. So this is spirit number 7. So 6, 7. Okay, so this is you getting to that ascension. And these are the Ascended Masters that are working with you right now within this frequency. This is such validation. You guys, this is a really high vibe reading. This is saying to you, you did it. You have ascended into this energy, and now your reality is right now a reflection, a projection of this ascension. Hey, like, bask. This is not by accident. This is not a coincidence. This is because you have done the things. You have said yes and worked towards what you needed to in this. Professional assistance. This could be about moving up in your career. This could be a change of career. This could be the glow up in which they're talking about within your career. This could be if you're finally getting answers, they're finally getting a break. There's a position that's opening up that you're able to finally apply for. This could be the thing, this could be the opportunity in which that you've been kind of, and it felt like, Mars retrograde, swimming with clay shoes on, that kind of stuff. But when you're in this vibration, that professional assistance, it can be like there is somebody that gives you that leg up, that opportunity, that here's a door that's opening up for you. And and they're also drawing attention to the book glowing, is that this could also have something to do with maybe if you've just finished a program, or you're thinking of doing a program that you're like, this is really interesting for me, and this is like an investment to myself. I'm not quite sure necessarily what I'll do with it. I just know it's an investment to myself. And so you actually like tap into higher level learning, because the learning in which that you're attracted to do right now is coming from this ascension, is coming from this higher level consciousness. Okay. And then the last one, playing it safe. Now here's the thing. The intention, this is also number 6. So we have 7, 7, 6, 6, and 5. Like, wow. Okay, so that's confirmation as well. If you've been seeing 7, 6s, and the 5 has changed too. So the 6 here with the intention of playing it safe. Now, this is interesting because it's like, what they're saying is that she's sitting here, all this is happening behind her, right? All the fireworks, everything is going on behind her. But what she's daydreaming about is this. She's thinking about all the things that manifesting. And I really feel like this is about where life was when you were in the state of creation. Okay, and playing it safe, maybe you had to play it safe. Maybe you had to do all those things and put things into play first. And, like drawing some parallel for myself was before I was really comfortable with like bringing through Spirit's message, I would play it safe. I play it safe with the messages. I play it safe with conversations that I'd have with people. Somebody would come up to me and be like, so what do you do? Like my kids' like friends' parents. Oh, so what do you do? I'm an intuitive medium and channeler. What? Like a psychic? Yeah, sure. Right? Like for me, I would never say that. Like I felt like I'd play it safe because I was uncomfortable with the other people's uncomfortableness of me. So what I did was I just kind of kept it safe a little bit. I wasn't untrue to myself, but I kept it safe because I wasn't quite sure if the world was ready. And what they're saying is now they're ready. Now with the stage in which you move towards this is where you step out of that box, is where you level up. Okay. So if you can hear my kids, they're off school and they're playing, and that's just the way it's going to have to be. So, okay. So this is really clear energy about you moving out of the safety box into this ascension period. Where you go is a direct reflection, projection from the frequency in which you reside in, which is your ascended energy. That's where you're at. Beautiful. Okay, I'm really, really drawn towards the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. So we got a couple Starseed messages here for the divine. Karmic relationships. Okay, wow. So this is next level here. So this is Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Now, this is interesting because karmic relationships are the ones that come in and they make us grow. They come in and help us with what our soul's driven purpose is. And if we are getting over karmic ties, if we are getting over karmic cycles, if we are moving through the karmic lesson of rejection or trust or whatever it might be, the karmic relationships in which we contracted to have in order to experience the karmic cycle and break it, generally aren't like through the moon pleasant. They can actually be downright like horrible. And what this is saying the karmic relationships that are getting wound up right now are the ones. So big one. If you're experiencing the end of a cycle within karmic relationships, and that can be with work, it can be with family members, it can be with like love interests, it can be lifelong friendships. Right? If you're finding that some of these cycles are ending right now and it's painful, really go into your heart space and ask your guidance team for help in completing the karmic cycles and see what I learned. How did I grow within this? What were they here to teach me? And be your own advocate in it. Way to go, Cheryl, for learning and growing within this relationship. That was absolutely unbelievable, because these karmic relationships are not by mistake. They are helping you to step out of the box of playing it safe and ascend into this new position. This right underneath travel, ending these karmic relationships, you pack your bags and you find that new doorway. And yes, it's hard. But that's what this next plateau is. That's what this ascension is. It's finishing these cyclical karmic relationships that took place in a lower frequency in order for you to be propelled into this higher level consciousness, which you're at now. Have patience and love with yourself. Know that there is going to be, in the next couple of years, a lot of people you're going to meet that are going to talk about their own experience with the karmic relationships in which they finished off during this period of time. Your people will show up. They are showing up because you're in this new ascension. You've walked through the doors. It's okay. It's okay. You know, we all have victim mentality sometimes, right? So stew in it for a sec. You know, if you wanna stew in the victim mentality right now, do it. Say, this is how it hurt me, and I've been hurt, and I've been victimized. Because you know what? Sometimes we are. Sometimes we're the victim of like ridiculous harshness. And so like feel it, move it through. Just don't hold on to it like it's your life story. Let yourself process it and say, I know why I had this relationship so that I could come through the other side. But don't try to bypass it. Feel the hell out of it. Okay, it's tough. When you're ascending and you're moving into the next like level, these relationships are freaking hard, you guys. Big picture thinking. Okay, so brilliant. Big picture thinking. This is what's saying, I look and I understand what our relationship is about. I know what I was here to learn. Pleiadian energy, visionary, inspired ideas. I learned this. Thank you so much, XYZ, for being in my life and teaching me humility and teaching me that I now know how to develop trust in myself and not look for it outside of myself. That's big picture thinking. That's big picture perspective. Because now I'm in this next level. I'm packed my bags. I'm looking for that new door. I have my new ascension and I have this new world because I've stepped outside of it. Big picture thinking. Yes. I want to say yes, queen. Okay, actually, I'm going to take a tarot. Okay, we're going to go. I'm usually like tarot hard, but I'm just going to see what validation tarot has for this reading. There's definitely 7 of Cups, making choices. Okay, now I don't think it's confusion here. I think it's about making the choice. I think here's another 7 too, right? Look at all these 7s, guys. It's about making the choice, looking at our options. See, like, look at these. They're both like, But this comes from a place of ascension saying, okay, big picture thinking, I'm looking and saying, what are my options now? And really understanding that these new options come from opened doorways. So like, hold on a sec. This isn't a rushed decision. This is a perspective of saying, whatever is in alignment for myself, what is coming through that's in alignment. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. That's collaborative energy, very high vibrational collaborative energy. We got the bees, if bees are significant, okay? And then what I love about this is like, it looks like they're working together on this like farm. And you know, she's picking fruit. He's taking the honey from the bee. They're you know, maybe father, daughter, grandfather, granddaughter, I don't know. But it's like a collaborative energy of like, let's work together. Let's make these choices and find other people that align with me. Because we're done with the people who don't. We've learned the messages. We've learned the relationships. We're taking in the information. How can I seek the things that are in alignment with me? Other people, collaborate, if you want to find other people like you, go to the places where other people like you hang out. I don't go, even when I'm meeting like an old friend, I don't go anymore to pubs where I used to go. I wouldn't order a drink, but that was kind of a meeting place. I don't go to those places anymore. No shade, but I don't, because the energy is just not in vibration. And if I want to continue to collaborate with individuals who are hanging out in the same frequency I am, then you got to start frequenting places that have that. So I go to farmers markets. I go to crystal shops. I go to healing centers. You know, I go into the trees. I go by the water. I take my kids places that are fun and exciting because that's where, the youthful energy is. Collaborate. And if you're looking for collaboration, professional assistants, you're looking people to work with, get into this energy. I align with my highest timeline and I ask my guides to help guide me in that timeline to connect with other people of a similar frequency. You maintain that frequency, you're going to meet people of similar frequency. It's the way it works. Okay, one more, Spirit. One more. Okay, Judgment Day. Look at that. An Ace of Cups. I love that. Okay, so Judgment, that is like, it's literally like this. It's that ascension process. Judgment Day. You've moved into that higher frequency timeline. You've had probably some major spiritual experience. You've probably have finally gotten some answers, whether through dream state or whether, if you've sat in meditation for the past 3 months and gotten absolutely nothing, and all of a sudden you've got a flood of information that's come in. That's what this is about, you guys. It was like you had to hit the point of ascension, and now it's like bringing it in. Okay. And then I love that the Ace of Cups came up because, you guys, this is all about connecting your heart space in with this new energy. Okay. New relationships, new choices that are made based upon this frequency. If you're looking to connect, collaborate with others that like vibe on your vibe. Okay, and I got to end off on a spirit animal because animals are the bomb, highest frequency ever. It's getting dark, guys. The sun went down and I'm trying to get like natural light. And I don't know if I turn on the light, it'll just reflect onto the cards. So I don't know. I hope it's not too dark. All right. Spirit, bring through any animal messages. This is... Lizard, dream the world into being. Lizard energy number 38, or 8 plus 3 is 11, which you could break it down into 2, but I like to keep it at 11 because it's such a angel number. So lizard spirit, dream the world into being. Dream the world into being. That's big picture thinking right here. This is all about manifestation. This is all, look at, she's dreaming, right? She's dreaming. You guys, okay, this is really bringing it together. Dream the world into being, meaning you know what you want. You know where you've come. There's no coincidence, just like we've talked about that whole message about the ascension process in which you're in, like right the frick now, like you're here, okay? You've moved yourself into this higher timeline. Now, it's about maintaining that and bringing that energy into your dream the world. That's the 7 of Cups right here. What do I want? What does my ideal life look like? And like, not playing it safe, but you've already broken out of that box, right? Judgment Day has happened. You've hit that ascension period. You've hit it. You're working with the highest vibrations. You've said goodbye to those karmic relationships. You've seen the world from a bigger perspective. And now what's laid out ahead of you is like, now what the hell do you want? Because the world's your oyster. Because the things that are now aligned with you are the things that are in the same frequency, which is your highest timeline. That's what you've done. That's what this whole thing is about, you guys. Congratulations. I gotta say, absolutely congratulations. Don't hold back, Spider. I'm not surprised. Make your dreams real. Dream the world into being. I mean, could you, like, number 56. Yep. Number 56. You guys. That's 11. 11, 11. Dream the world into being. Make your dreams come true. You guys, this is big picture thinking. This is big. What do you want to do? You guys did it. You made it. This is huge. Okay? I mean, the world is still going to go on. You're still going to have experiences. You're still human. Like, life isn't going to just, like, you're still going to have you're still going to keep going, right? So it's not going to be absolutely perfect, but like this is the big leagues. What do you like? What do you want your dreams to be? And this could be specific too. Like maybe you guys need to bring a dream journal and start like writing down what your dreams are. But this is all about what you have essentially been working towards your entire life. And you might not have known it. You probably have known it for the last like 3 to 5 years. But this is the big stuff. This is coming out of the darkness, you guys. This is really the dawn of your new life. This is Judgment Day stuff. What do you want? A spider. This is Weaver of Fate. How do you want to create your existence? This is big, you guys. I can't say it enough, really. So I want you to take a minute and really go in and, number one, congratulate yourself for how far you've come. And if it feels really dark right now, you might be coming out of this karmic. But know that if you are watching this, this is for you. This is big stuff. Okay? So what I want you to do to really like lock this in is claim it. I claim this. I claim this to be my reality. Step into your light. Okay? And you've got new stuff on the horizon. You've got some new heart stuff on the horizon. Look for collaboration. Look to work with people. Okay? Big picture thinking. There is no boundaries. The sky's the limit. Okay? What are your dreams? Dream big and then some. Okay? And the more that you can collaborate with spirit in this higher vibration, the more that spirit's going to bring things to your attention that you couldn't even imagine. Whew, I claim this. I claim this reading. Awesome. If you're still here, I really appreciate it. Maybe in the comment section, drop what it is that's your dream. Like make it into existence. You know, like when they used to say, when you'd see a shooting star, what's your dream? You say, oh, if you say it out loud, it won't come true. Hell with that. I always tell my kids, say it out loud to reaffirm it, to claim it. If you say it over and over like it's truth, then it's truth. What is your dream? What is your dream? You're in it. Your dream is your reality now. It's in the now. Okay? No longer this I need to achieve thing. It is in your now. So be it, dream it, live it, be in your dream. Okay? And I give you a lot of credit for coming out the other side of this. If you're still in this karmic wrap up, know that the other side is near. I promise. Cool. If you are looking to work with me and you would like a one-on-one intuitive mediumship reading via Zoom face-to-face, I offer that. But I also offer this, you guys. I can pull cards and do your individualized reading pre-recorded. You just send me your information. All of that is on my website at lisarichmond.ca if you're looking to book. And thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you on Thursday for Thoughtful Thursday, where I do direct channeling from guidance teams. So sending a ton of love from my heart to yours. I love you, love you. We'll see you next week. Bye.